Welcome back. Well, your typical driver's ed course has orange cones, painted lines, street signs, but this course comes with plenty of hazards, too, to teach teens how to drive safely in all kinds of conditions. And in Wisconsin, we have all kinds of conditions.
I know. I was just going to say that looks so much more realistic.
Doesn't it?
The second video. But we're here with Jane Gauze and Kay Imig with the Tire Race Street Survival Program. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
What exactly is the Tire Rack Street Survival Program, and how is it different from the regular driver's ed?
Well, this was a program that was started by the BMW Car Club of America with the support of Tire Rack. And they realized that our teen drivers get taught the rules of the road, but they never get taught how to control that large vehicle they're in an emergency situation that they don't get trained on with driver's ed.
Yeah, I mean, rain, snow, sleet, going off-road, being forced off-road. Those are the kinds of challenges that drivers face sometimes as soon as they start, get a license.
Absolutely. And Jane and I went to a convention for the Sports Car Club of America. We are Milwaukee region members of that organization, and saw the program and said we need to bring it to the Milwaukee area.
You guys are very passionate about this cause. This is going to be the 8th class that you have in the Milwaukee area. Walk us through a typical day. We were just watching some video of what a typical day the teens will go through during the program, but tell us about it.
We start out in the morning and we're dealing with teenagers, so we feed them.
That's a good start.
Good call.
We also technically inspect their car, make sure that they're roadworthy, make sure that they can do all of the exercise that we're going to be putting them through.
So the teenagers bring their own cars?
They bring their car that they drive every day, and that car may have been in the family forever, and even Dad doesn't know that the brake line's broken. And we've had that happen where we've rejected students because their car does not pass the technical inspection.
Wow.
We start with a straight line braking. We start with classroom as well. We break up the day. We have a classroom section, and we also have a hands-on driving on the MATC Oak Creek campus professional course that the Milwaukee County Sheriff's Department trains on. So they're partnered with a race car driver for the day, and they of all people know how to handle their vehicle. We do lateral evasive moves, so if a mattress flies off on the freeway, you know how to handle that car. You know what your ABS brakes feel like. When we ask them what type of braking system do you have, and we'll say, do you have ABS? They'll say, no, we have a CD player. And so we try and clarify, where does the windshield wash go? Where does the oil go? We also put them on a skid pad. Winter is coming, and handling that car in winter is very, very difficult.
Don't you feel like a lot of teens would be a lot safer on the road, and maybe you could even prevent some of the crashes that kill teenagers between the age of 13 and 19 if they had to take a class like this?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm sure for parents watching and grandparents, they're thinking completely smart for them to take this class. What's the reaction for the teens who go through this program after they're done? Do they think the same thing?
They're grumpy in the morning.
Okay.
But by the afternoon, they're smiling.
They are.
And they ask for more.
They ask for more.
Yes.
So maybe in the morning they're thinking, I already took driver's ed, wasn't that enough? But then after the class, they're glad that they took it.
The skid pad, I would say, is probably the most unique. When can you go into an environment where you can control your car and you're told what to do? It's usually an emergency situation. You're on the road, you're on the freeway, and all of a sudden somebody spins out and, what do I do now? Or you hit a patch of ice, and what do I do now?
And it happens.
Yeah, it does. So the Tire Rack Street Survival event is happening August 17th and 18th from 7:30 in the morning until 4:30 p.m. Again, it's at the MATC Oak Creek campus, which is on South Howell in Oak Creek. Streetsurvival.org is the website. Just very quickly, what does it cost to take this course? And you have to have already completed driver's ed.
It's $75 for the course. It includes breakfast, lunch, and the whole day. You have to have your driver's permit, your learner's permit, for at least 3 months.
Okay. Or your license. I mean,
or
anything after that,
Absolutely.
you're fine.
Yes.
And just FYI, you turned away students last time.
We did. We had 29 kids we had to turn away, so this year we're going to do 2 days, 30 kids each day.
And
awesome.
All of our people are volunteers. They work for lunch and a T-shirt.
Nice to have you guys here. Thank you so much.
Thank
Important
you.
information.